In the not-so-distant future, cybercrime continues to be rampant throughout the world. $556 million cybercrime victims annually, equivalent to 1.5 million victims per day, or 18 victims per second. This is you in the future, a cyber hero, protector of data and information. How did you become a cyber hero? Let's rewind. Our story begins with an average Joe preparing to enlist to cyber hero training camp. Welcome to the training camp. Let me go over some key points of this session, and at the end of it, you will be like me, a cyber hero. To be able to pass this course, you will have to go through 4 stages. All clear? Good, then let's get started. In this stage, you will learn all about how to recognize and avoid common social engineering techniques and keep the company's people and areas and assets secure. First, let's understand about the computer-based technique. The common technique to compromise data is through what's called phishing. Attackers pretend to be someone or something you trust, such as your bank, a government organization, or even a friend or co-worker. They leverage that trust to get what they want, often by simply asking for it. Here are some tips to spot phishing scams. First, check the forum address to verify if it's an official office address. Scammers like to make some small changes, such as inverting 2 letters or using a free mail account. Next, let's look at the greeting. Usually in phishing mails, the greeting is usually generic terms to be able to send to as many people as they can. Most phishing emails usually requires you to take an immediate or urgent action. What could they possibly want from you from these emails? The answer is sensitive information. There are 2 ways to compromise to get that information. Let's tackle all of them one by one. By opening an attachment on a suspicious email, a hacker can put malware, viruses to compromise all your data. When messages have attachments, only open those you were expecting. Sometimes phishers would entice you to click on a link or even to verify information. Check more details. Update accounts. One way to double check if the link is true or not is to hover the mouse over the link, but not clicking on the link. By doing this, we'll show the true web address of the link. There are more advanced techniques called super phishing. Spear phishing usually addresses your name and will come from an authority figure such as a bank director, CFO. The tip here is that always confirm first with the respective requester via phone call. Separate email for anything urgent, especially in dealing with wire transfers. A simple verification can save your company millions. However, when in doubt, you can activate your Call a Friend superpower, your local IT to come and investigate. Now that you know how social engineering works in computer-based form, now let's go over to the human-based form. Social engineering attacks are not only limited to cyberspace, but also on everyday human interactions. Hello, Joe. I'm calling from HR. And we are updating our database to sync your salary details. Could you please give me your employer ID number and password, please? Your phone has been traced and the police are coming round to your place now. Good job! Criminals will find other means to compromise sensitive information. Never willingly give up personal information without verifying who the caller is, even if you are pressured to do so. Whew. We almost had a lot of money and sensitive information stolen. Always make sure no one tailgates into our building, especially if you don't know that person. It's a huge breach of security. Can you sign this voucher to authorize payment for my services? I fixed the leaky pipes. Wait, can I see your ID and contact, please? I left it at home. I'll give it to you tomorrow. Miss Secretary, did we hire anyone to fix those leaky pipes?
No, there were no leaky pipes, sir.
Ah! You again! Good thinking, hero. You verified first. Impersonators take all shapes and sizes. Always verify first before signing or authorizing anything, even if it's a man that looks like your dad. You have passed the first stage. Congratulations, you have passed the first stage. Stage 2 will focus on how we, cyber heroes, can enhance our security from cyber threats. Let's start with one of the basic elements of the cybersecurity: passwords. That's what I'm good at. I secured all my confidential files with a password. Bet you can't guess what it is. Is it Teddy 1990? Your dog name is Teddy and you were born in 1990, right? I will change my password. It is important you have a strong password. There are many ways passwords are intercepted. Coerce users into revealing their password. Observe people typing in their passwords. Use personal information such as name, birthdays, etc. Install keylogger, intercept password. Passwords can be intercepted as they are transmitted over a network. Automated guessing of billions of passwords. To make things harder for them to attack, I have some suggestions for you. Firstly, you can think of Bruce Spooner's method. Take a sentence and turn it into a password. This is an example of how to do it with a word. Secondly, you can think of a PAO method. Use personal action subject, PAO. Now combine that thought into a password. Etibuzgum. Okay, time to update your password. We talked about phishing emails earlier, but always be alert as hackers also operate on different channels, most prominently on social media. Majority of communications are now coerced through social media, making it easier targets for cyber criminals to gain personal information and use it for fraudulent purposes. Let's have a look at your Facebook. Oh no, your home is in danger. Let's go. You again? What? I thought you'd be gone for 3 weeks. Darn. Remember, be wary in posting personal information such as your travel plans, birthdays, as they lower your defenses for theft and hack. Got it. Stop! Cyber criminals will often try to lure you into using either urgent or curiosity. For example, embarrassing pictures, something fascinating, or even a game reference. Your next stop, understanding about website security. Here, grab this gun and I want you to shoot the signs of a secure website. Great work! Now let's tackle them one by one. HTTPS and padlock. Rather than standard websites which use HTTP, more secure websites have S in their HTTP, which stands for secure. Also a lock icon on the website. Further security also shows color and the name of the website in green. Only secure companies can have this green color awarded by certificate authorities if they are trustworthy and secure. Now, most websites don't have this, such as blog websites, weather reports, etc. But if you deal with a website that deals with payments such as banks, always look for these security tips. Absence of it could mean it is not well secured or it's a fake website. Now let's summarize all that we have learned today. The most important takeaways are: think before you click. Verify first rather than clicking or taking action to a request, especially if it's urgent or coming from a person of authority. Use strong passwords. Passwords are strong deterrents against hacks. Enhance this security. Keep personal information personal. What you show in public can easily be used against you. Educate yourself. Criminals will often change their approach to retrieve your personal information. Knowing their techniques is one of the strongest defense against these attacks. I think you are now ready to take on the final stage. Let's go! This is your final test, hero. You beat this monster, you will become a cyber hero. Congratulations! You can now call yourself a cyber hero. Our hero, you, finally earned this place amongst protectors of cyberspace. However, the threat is only increasing. Awareness and continuous learning is key in fighting this evil. Now, go save our cyber world.